Hello, how's it going, my Northern Stars? It is Joey. If you guys are new here, I am an energy channel and an intuitive. So I have a message coming through from the Priestess of the Light Oracle. And it's funny because I had this reading actually like sat out and I was kind of like feeling into the energy, and I actually had like a client reach out to me and ask for a personal reading. And it was very, very much in alignment like with what this reading is saying. So I guess like the main theme that I'm noticing right away is like there is a certain power, okay, with using our voice, okay, because I mean, and this is a message that's coming through for me as well, like um there is power absolutely in our thought and like the things that we believe in our head, and that's where it all starts. But there is a special power in actually like using our life force and our sacred breath to speak things into existence, to actually like spell that, to affirm that out loud, and to send those vibrations through the fabrics of space and time. And I'm just seeing it like making webs or waves through the net of space and time, okay? So it's very much like, and like with this dolphin here, it's very much frequency, okay? And it was sitting under the high priestess. So yeah, it's like that intention of the mind plus the sound from the dolphin. It's very much like the combination of the effort, you know? Yeah, and I'm just like seeing that magic, and it's like that's gonna really amplify the manifestation. That's really going to set the vibration and give it physical space, is what I'm hearing. Give it physical space. Yeah, and that creates like a sacred space for spirit, like almost like when you're doing that vibration. Okay, so yeah, there's very much like a sense of gaining clarity too. With the veil being so thin right now, we have like 6 planets going into alignment. So there's very much like a lot of extra sensory, you know. I know I have absolutely been, my intuition and my abilities have been cranked up lately. Because there's so much, you know, energy rising. That's a big Phoenix. Definitely a lot of people going through shadow work and dark night of the soul currently. There's a lot of rebirths happening, you know, a lot of release, okay? So, and I feel I'm hearing like a lot of us are soaring to new heights. Like that, yeah, with these two wings next to each other. It's like we're really spread your wings. And I feel like a lot of us, it's like when a bird finally getting pushed out of the nest, and I feel like that's where we're a lot of us are getting to with our intuition, where spirit is like starting to say like, okay, you know, I see that you're really putting in the work and the energy's rising, and I feel like it's starting to like actually reflect externally. And it's becoming a lot easier to hear our guides and to follow the path, you know, when, because we're really like aligning ourselves with divine timing and a divine, you know, the divine plan is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So there's very much like and it's just like reminding me of like things coming full circle, like the circle of eternal joy, and it's like aligning with that timeless abundance, you know, and seeing that with clarity and understanding that, and really getting excited, you know, like really, really getting excited because I also, you know, have the abundance card that came out through here. So it's very much about aligning with the fortune and the wealth and the plenty, you know, and you see right here how many arms she has, and that is like spirit, you know, helping you out in every way, shape, or form, you know, like helping you out in ways that you don't see, like, so it's really is just about having faith in this at this point right now. And there's so much, so it's like um I'm coming through like with the dolphins, and it's like I'm hearing like listening to different frequencies that are going to like raise your vibration, you know, and ones that are really going to like cleanse your system and help um keep your channel clear so that you can stay in a proper like vibration to manifest these things for yourself. Yeah, and I'm being right back to the circle of eternal joy. So it's like very much, and dolphins are known for that, very playful, like fun, you know, they're almost like mischievous. So it's like that's a lot of like the energy that I'm picking up on here. So I feel like it's an energy of like have fun with this and really enjoy yourself, And don't make this too strict. You know, part of the abundance of this, part of your wealth, is to have a good time and to enjoy yourself and to really love what you're doing. Okay? Like, this doesn't have to be painstaking. Like, the path of like abundance and peace does not have to be boring, okay? Like, you can totally have a beautiful, pleasureful, and plentiful life, you know, while, you know, working for the light, while doing the right thing, you know, even with this clarity. So, yeah. And another thing that's really, really coming through is like with this clarity, like, it sounds cheesy, but it was like with great power comes great responsibility. You know, like as you are going through, like as you are gaining this power, it is to be very mindful, you know, to carry yourself like the high priestess, to lead from a place of power and from love. Like have power with love, you know, be the leader that you would have wanted to, you know, when you were a kid, you know, be the type of leader that feeds your inner child and that really makes people feel safe and seen, okay? That is like what's coming through too, you know, like use your gifts not for just self gain, but to help the collective and to really show people how radiant you really are. Show people how beautiful you really are. Show them how bright that heart shines, okay? Yeah. And this is such a timeless reading. I hope you guys understand that. So it does not matter when you come across this, but I will say this is absolutely charged with the 6 planets that are going into alignment right now. I believe we have Venus, Saturn, Uranus. Mars is in Aries, I believe. Yeah, so, and I'm forgetting one, but Jupiter maybe, or yeah, and Mercury. Yeah. Anyways, so bottom line, yeah, there's just a lot of big shifts happening, and so it's to be really mindful. And I'm like, it's reminding me of this tattoo that I had, and it's like the law, uh the aromatic principles of ascension. Sorry, I'm like in a different headspace when I'm channeling, but so it's basically to be mindful about your starting point, you know, and as you continue to manifest and grow on your path, and it's really to be mindful that uh, to be present where you're at and to be thankful for where you're at, because at some point you're going to be at a point where you previously said, you know, if I was just at this point or if I just had this, I'd be happy, you know. So it's to really take account of all the work that you've put in thus far, because this is something to seriously celebrate. You've been putting in a lot of work, you know, and following those breadcrumbs, and your guides really want to shine some light on you is what I'm seeing. And I just see like you've really been stepping into that leader role. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see if we can follow up with a couple of cards from the Muse. Do we have any cards or any messages that would like to come through for this group? The Star. Absolutely, keep your faith. Keep your faith. And this is very much wish granted, you know. So all of this clarity, you know, and like this it's, I see this also as like attention and energy going into you. I see this as just an inner beauty, like this, with this clarity and with this truth and you speaking your truth, there's all this energy rising. It's going to manifest as physical vitality. You're going to look more attractive to people. You are literally going to sound sexier to people. You know, people are going to pay attention to you. They're going to want to know what's on your mind, because you're radiating from the inside out. Yeah. And look at that magic. It's like you're creating this big main character energy. Yeah. And this honestly might even like attract some jealousy. You know, so be very mindful of the people that you keep in your circle, and similarly, be mindful of self-destructive behaviors with the devil coming out here. And I feel like, what is the message here? What is the message here with the devil that is trying to come out? Spirit. Yeah, so it's to be very much like mindful of the give and take of energy, okay? Very mindful of the way yeah, yeah, especially with the king of or the muse of materials coming out here. Um, I think it's just to be very mindful that similarly you aren't allowing people to take too much energy from you, but similarly but you're also giving as much as you're receiving. And to be mindful that these can be in different aspects, it doesn't have to be in the same realm, like someone might be really helping you out financially, but then you are in some other way repaying them, so be mindful of the give and take. Yeah. And also yeah, I feel like a lot of you are really putting a block to the devil, or like maybe there's been like almost temptations coming up right now, and you're really being asked to keep the faith. Yeah, because you're currently waiting for these manifestations, and they're letting you know like everything is moving behind the scenes, and it's like the domino effect's already started. So you're just really being asked to hold that and to not allow like any of those addictions or like lower vibrational thoughts to really fuck up where you're headed right now. Yes, that's a fact. Yeah, stay positive and just really recenter yourself, ground. I'm hearing ground, no doubt. And yeah, there's just major like solar plexus activation. um yeah, so draw on your inner self-discipline is also what I'm hearing at this time. um I'm just seeing someone do yoga, I'm seeing tai chi, I'm hearing qigong. So these could all be things that are really going to help you bring up your life force energy, that are going to help you feel more energized and feel I feel like almost easier to say no to things, and to just yeah, it's going to really bring up your vitality. What popped out here? Four of emotions. Oh, this is deep. I just see this I just see this as like not like almost like emotionally like not looking at the bigger picture. So I feel like maybe you might be like caught up in like a smaller way of thinking instead of like really seeing like the big picture right now. Um, is there anything else we could follow up with that? Yeah, I think you are being asked to really realign with what it is that you originally wanted, and not get caught up on like the smaller details, and like realign with your original manifestation and the thing that you're trying to bring in, and the creative vision that you've had. Okay, and focus on that instead of like the small little minutia. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, focus on the end goal. Focus on the things you're going to do after. Focus on the way you're going to spend that money. Focus on the ways you're going to invest it, and really build something even more fruitful, even more bountiful for yourself. You know, something that's really going to, help you blossom. Yeah. Something, yeah, and this energy needs to be put towards your inner fulfillment, and that's what this is too. Is your inner fulfillment that you're working towards is leading you to this ultimate physical manifestation in your reality. You've been putting in all this work and learning, gaining these new perspectives, gaining this new insight. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just see this as your visions too. Like you've been sitting here. This is very much what I was just saying too about envision how you're gonna spend that money. Envision she's sitting there like having like a little party in her head. That's how I see that, wearing like these badass outfits. Yeah. So yeah, maybe going to a concert. Like all these different things, like cool things that you're gonna accomplish with this energy and this money, because that's yeah victory. Yep. Fast paced movement, get ready for your heart's desires, that's when, yeah. And project this energy from your heart portal. It will never steer you wrong. And like, look at all this freedom. I just see this as uh, like things being like things that you never dreamt possible, being able to be like easily disposed at your fingertips. that's what I, freedom's just at your fingertips, anything. Yeah. So I'm just going to stop there, guys, but I really thank you so much for tuning in. And I honestly love you guys so much. I'm so grateful to be able to deliver these messages for you. And I just want to say, as always, keep facing your true north, okay? Mwah. Love you guys.